Hello everyone, I am Mofidul Islam Sarkar, Assistant Professor of English, BN College, Dhubri. In this video, today I am going to talk about Shakespeare's romantic comedy, Twelfth Night. However, this play is also known by the name What You Will. Before beginning the play, let us know the characters of the play. For our convenience, we can divide the characters into a number of groups. The first group may be considered the twin brother and sister, namely Viola and Sebastian, who are rescued from a shipwreck at the beginning of the play. Viola was rescued by an unnamed sea captain and Sebastian was rescued by another sea captain named Antonio. Remember that Viola is the protagonist of the play. In the second group, we can take the character of Orsino, the handsome Duke of Illyria, and his two servants, namely Valentine and Curio. The last group we may consider the noble, beautiful lady of Illyria, namely Olivia, her maid servant, namely Maria, her uncle, namely Sir Toby Bells, Sir Toby Bells' friend, namely Sir Andrew Aguchick, Olivia's servant Fabian, and the clown of the play, Feast. So these are the characters of the play, and now can start the play. The play Twelfth Night consists of 5 acts and they are divided into 18 scenes. Act 1 of the play consists of 5 scenes, remember this. Scene 1 of Act 1 opens at the palace of Duke Orsino, Duke of Illyria. The situation at the beginning of the play is such that Duke Orsino is passionately in love with a beautiful lady named Olivia, who has rejected his love proposal. In the opening speech of the play, Duke Orsino asks his musicians to play for him more music because music is considered the food of love. Since Duke Orsino is in love, an excess of music might cure him of his passion of love. Then he is asked by one of his attendants named Curio if he would like to go to hunt the deer. The Duke says in reply that he himself is a deer being hunted by his desire for love. Just then, another attendant named Valentine, who had been appointed by the Duke to go and convey his love to Lady Olivia, brings the news that the lady has decided to observe a 7-year mourning over the death of her brother, and that during this period she will live in complete isolation like a nun in order to keep her brother's love fresh and alive. So, listening this, the Duke says that if this lady can love a brother so deeply and intensely, she will surely love her husband with her whole heart, soul, and body. Thus, this scene introduces the most 2 important characters of the play, Duke Orsino and Lady Olivia, as well as this scene introduces the sentimentality or superficiality of the emotions of love and grief of Duke Orsino and Olivia respectively. Next, scene 2 of Act 1 opens at the seashore in the kingdom of Illyria. In this scene, we are introduced to another most important character of the play, Viola, who has been saved from a shipwreck. Viola lands upon the shore of Illyria in the company of a sea captain and some sailors of the ship which has been wrecked. Although Viola was rescued, her twin brother Sebastian seems to have died in the storm. The captain that rescued Viola tells that Sebastian may still be alive because he saw Sebastian trying to keep afloat by holding to a broken mast. Viola feels cheered by this information and gives the captain some money as a reward. The captain then tells Viola that this country, namely Illyria, is governed by a duke named Orsino, who is still a bachelor. He further informs her that Duke Orsino is at this time in love with a lady called Olivia and is trying to win her heart. But Lady Olivia has recently lost her father as well as her brother, and has given up the company of all men, and has even stopped meeting people because of her grief over her brother's death. However, Viola needs to find a way to support herself in this strange land. So Viola asks the captain if it is possible for her to get a job in Lady Olivia's household, and the sea captain replies that she might not get a job in that lady's service because the lady is now not accessible to anybody. Thereupon, Viola requests the sea captain to take her to Duke Orsino and introduce her to him as an eunuch, so that she might get a job under the Duke as an attendant. Viola says that she can sing many kinds of songs and that the Duke might employ her to entertain him. The sea captain agrees to take her to the Duke. Viola then decides to dress herself as a male, pretending to be a eunuch. Thus, this scene introduces the beautiful and intelligent protagonist of the play, Viola. Scene 3 of Act 1 opens at the house of Lady Olivia, where we meet Maria and Olivia's uncle Sir Toby Bells, who lives with Olivia as her guest. Sir Toby is a hard-drinking man, and in order to meet his expenses on drink, he depends upon Sir Andrew Oguchick, a wealthy knight from the countryside. In order to keep Sir Andrew in the city, Sir Toby is feeding him on the hope that Olivia might marry him. Sir Toby knows that Olivia would never marry a fool like Sir Andrew, but he is keeping up the fiction in order to exploit Sir Andrew momentarily. We also here meet Maria, who is Olivia's maidservant and who is in close association with Sir Toby. Next, scene 4 of Act 1 opens at the palace of Duke Orsino. In this scene, we see that Viola, dressed like a man and having the masculine name of Cesario. Remember that Viola has assumed the name of Cesario, a male name, has already found a job in Duke Orsino's service and has in fact already been promoted to the position of Duke's personal attendant. The Duke has taken Cesario into his confidence about his love for Olivia, and he has even decided to make use of Cesario as his messenger to carry his messages of love to Olivia, because the Duke thinks that Viola's youth and good looks will certainly move Olivia's heart. Cesario replies that he will do his best to woo Lady Olivia on the Duke's behalf. But Cesario, who is really a woman by the name of Viola, has herself fallen in love with Duke at the first sight. So Viola inwardly tells herself that no matter what happens, she herself must be the Duke's wife. As the Duke is not aware of Cesario's real identity, an ironical situation now arises from this scene onward. Scene 5, or the last scene of Act 1, opens at the house of Lady Olivia. In this scene, we meet three new characters. Olivia is introduced for the first time here. Then we meet the clown, whose name is Feast, the jester of the play. We also meet Malvolio, the puritanical steward of Olivia. Cesario, after getting his job of a messenger, makes his first visit to Olivia and conveys the Duke's message of love to her. But Olivia makes it clear to Cesario that although she admires the Duke for his many qualities, she cannot love him. When Cesario goes away, Olivia begins to think that this young man is very handsome. After a few moments of thinking, Olivia orders Malvolio, her steward and gives him a ring, commanding him to run after the young man and hand over this ring to him. Olivia also orders Malvolio to tell the young man that Olivia is not prepared to accept this ring which the Duke has sent her, and which the young man has left behind him while going away. Actually, this is a trick of Olivia. Olivia then admits to herself the fact that she has fallen in love with the young man, namely Cesario. Now another complication arises here. This too is a case of love at first sight. It also completes the love triangle, because we can realize that Duke Orsino loves Olivia, Olivia loves Viola, Viola loves Duke Orsino. So in this way, this love triangle begins. This is also an ironical situation because Olivia too doesn't know Cesario's real identity as a woman, while we know it well. Act 1 finishes here. In the next video, we'll discuss about Act 2 of the play. Thank you.